Is it definitely recording? Okay, I'm going to do an experiment looking at how people's senses can be affected with hypnosis. So I'm going to look at really powerful ones like vision and hearing. Okay? Right. There's. Pardon? Just take a deep breath in, breathe out, and just sleep all the way down. That's right. Just sleep all the way down. Drifting, sinking, floating, dreaming all the way down. Okay. In a moment when you open your eyes, you're going to find that you're unable to see anything. It's like the room's completely dark. You're unable to see anything at all. And you'll be slightly freaked out by this because when you open your eyes, you'll be unable to see anything. Okay, want to open your eyes? Okay, if you just open your eyes. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. Okay. What's going on around you? Can you hear things? Mm-hmm. Can you see anything? So what's going on?
In slow motion, I think.
Everything's in slow motion. Alright, okay. Another go. Okay, just sleep all the way down. Okay, this time when you open your eyes, you're going to find it's going to be as if someone's turned off the light. It's going to be completely dark. Once you open your eyes, and find it's completely dark. So what do you see now? It's dark. You can hear everything, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, and just sleep all the way down. Okay, next time when I wake you up, you're going to be unable to hear anything at all for 10 seconds. You'll be unable to hear anything at all for 10 seconds. Any noises that we make, you just will not hear them at all. When this 10 seconds is up, your hearing will instantly and immediately return. Once your eyes open. Des. Yeah, okay? And then just sleep all the way down. Drifting, sinking, floating, dreaming. Okay, when I wake you up, you're going to feel absolutely amazing, on top of the world, ready for the rest of the evening, full of energy, full of life. Really going to enjoy the rest of this weekend here. 1, 2, 3, open your eyes back to normal. Feeling good?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Right. If you reach your arms out in front of you, if you imagine that there's a magnet here and a magnet here, just focus on my finger. I want you to close your eyes now, still imagine you're looking at my finger, and imagine those two magnets attract now, coming closer and closer, closer and closer, closer and closer. When your hands touch, you're going to go into a state of hypnosis, super deep, where you can access that powerful unconscious mind, your powerful imagination. That's right, good. And then just sleep down, drifting, sinking, floating, dreaming. Good. If I say 1, 2, wide awake, open your eyes, you'll open your eyes. If I say sleep again, you'll go straight back into this state, but even deeper. So 1, 2, 3, eyes open, and then just sleep all the way down. That's right, drifting, sinking, floating, dreaming. Good. Okay. If you just open your eyes, 1, 2, open your eyes. Just push down on my hand, push down, and then just sleep all the way down. That's right, drifting, sinking, floating, dreaming, all the way down into that wonderful, relaxed and safe place. Okay, I want you now to just imagine that your sense of smell is just vanished, it's just gone. It's like when you have a cold, you're not able to smell anything at all. The harder you try and smell something, the more impossible it becomes. It's like when you've got a cold, so it's just temporary, just for a time. Just imagine you're unable to smell anything at all. Okay, you want to open your eyes? Can you recognise this? Nothing in there. Absolutely sure. What's this? Black pepper.
There's nothing in there.
Okay, it's like really strong aromatherapy oil, the black pepper. Can you just come over here a second? Do you want to just smell this? So just doing like a little thing, just say that there is something in here.
What am I smelling?
Just, can you smell something?
Yeah.
Okay.
Black pepper.
Okay, and then just sleep all the way down. That's right, drifting, sinking, floating, dreaming. So your sense of smell is just completely back now. Back to normal, even better than it was before. I want you now to imagine what it's like when you wake up in a dark room and you're unable to see anything at all. So you're unable to see anything at all because it's as if the whole room has gone dark and you're unable to see anything at all. So you'll look around and you'll be puzzled by this, but you'll be unable to see anything because it's completely and utterly dark. 1, 2, eyes open. You okay? What are you seeing?
Just like dim, really dim white lights.
Can you see anything in this room? Like, can you see what this is?
How are you walking like that?
What do you mean?
Just be careful, you're going to fall over. It's dark.
Can you see what this is? Okay, and then just sleep all the way down, drifting, sinking, floating, dreaming. Okay, in a moment I'm going to bring you back to full awareness, and none of this will have bothered you in any way, shape or form. It's just an experiment into senses. So when you wake up, all your senses will just be slightly heightened and it'll feel good. Any senses your unconscious mind decides it doesn't want to heighten for the rest of today, it will lower them down a bit. So your unconscious mind is in charge no matter what. So when I wake you up, you'll feel absolutely fantastic, on top of the world, ready to go about your day. And your unconscious mind will choose which senses it wants to ramp up and which ones it wants to drop down so that you can enjoy the rest of the day without being disturbed by anything, but also if you need to notice anything, be more alert, that'll be there, ready for you. Something, it's private. I might show it to people who don't believe in hypnosis, but it's not going to go on the internet without your permission. But if it would be on my own website to say...
It's absolutely fine, Sarah, to be honest. I've got no issues with that.
Okay, right, okay. So
I can only plump myself down if I'm sitting forward, is that alright?
Oh yeah, whatever's comfortable for you. If you just place your feet flat onto the floor. Okay, good. I'd like you to just close your eyes for a second. I want you now to imagine a desert and just tell me what colour appears in this desert.
It's yellow.
Okay, good. And just imagine in this desert there's an oasis area, and in this oasis area there's a lemon tree. If you walk over to this lemon tree and imagine taking a lemon off and then biting into it and just noticing that sensation that happens in your mouth when you bite into the lemon, so maybe some salivation. Good. Okay. And just imagine now a storm appears and just messes up this little area, and imagine all the features of a storm, and just tell me whether you can hear any sounds or feel any changes in temperature.
It feels colder.
Okay. Good. Great. Okay, if you'd like to open your eyes, if you bring your right hand out in front of you like this, just stretch the fingers and then bring them together. Good. I'd like you to focus on this finger here, the longest finger. So don't look at me, look at the longest finger, because in a moment all the other fingers are going to start to spread apart. So they're going to start to spread and jerk and pull apart, as if there's little invisible wedges being pushed in between your fingers. That's right. Spreading and jerking and pulling apart, spreading and jerking and pulling apart. That's right, great. Just showing your imagination, your unconscious mind is ready and willing to play. Okay, perfect. Good. Okay, can I just borrow this hand a second? That's good. If you stare at this hand, stare at the lines, focus on one spot. I want you now to just focus on that spot, and as your hand moves towards your face, you'll notice your eye gaze begins to change focus. That's right, just focus on your hand. And when your hand touches your head, you're going to drop down into hypnosis. When your unconscious mind is ready and willing to allow you to drop down into hypnosis, your hand will touch your head. Good. That's right. Drifting, sinking, floating, dreaming, all the way down into a comfortable and relaxed place where everything you imagine you can automatically becomes your reality just for a time. Any suggestions that are of use, your unconscious mind will keep. Any suggestions that aren't of use, it will reject at the end of the session. So anything it decides it wants to keep, it will. Anything that doesn't resonate with you, it will completely ignore. However, we're just going to play a game in a moment. We're going to play a game with the senses. I just want to see a signal from your left hand, maybe a finger twitch or something like that, just to let me know that your unconscious mind's okay to play around with the senses just for a time. That's right, good. Can you tell me if there's anything in here?
Yeah.
You can smell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want you to now close your eyes down and then just drift and sink and float down. Okay, I want you now to imagine that whatever smell there is that comes out of here is exactly the same smell you smelled yesterday when you were messing around with Carl. It's like a an unpleasant smell, a poo smell, a nasty smell, but you'll just notice it, you'll react, but you won't be upset in any way, and you won't feel sick or anything like that. 1, 2, wide awake. What's the smell now?
It smells really nice.
Oh no, what, anything?
It just feels like a toilet.
Oh, right, okay. And then just sleep all the way down. Okay, I want you now to just imagine the sound of a bell. Whatever it might be, a bell. It could be it's not an alarm bell, it's sort of like that bell that Carl was playing with yesterday. So when you awaken this time, you'll find that you can still hear this bell. So 1, 2, eyes open. How's your hearing now?
It's like I've got a background noise.
Okay.
There's a tinging.
A tinging, okay. Okay, and then just sleep all the way down. Okay, so all tinging bells just completely disappeared from your mind, so everything about your hearing is completely and utterly back to normal. Okay, so 1, 2, eyes open. Okay, how's the hearing now?
It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, and just sleep all the way down. Same way that some of the senses changed, some of the senses became muffled, quieter. If there's an inner voice inside that's talking in a negative way to Louise without her realising, I want that to become muffled, quiet, so she's unable to hear it anymore, in the same way that when we mess around with the senses for real, the inner voice, if that has any issues and it's interrupting Louise's life, I want it now to be quiet, turn its volume down, have its microphone switched off, so she can only hear a positive voice. And I want you now to just imagine, that's right, good. I want you now to imagine that you're standing in a puddle. It's a special puddle of energy, confidence, and this puddle now is going to start to be drawn up into your body, so starting into your feet, moving up through your legs, through your body, filling you up with confidence. So anything negative that's left is instantly and immediately being replaced by something good, something nice, something useful. So feel this confidence now just starting to move through your body, moving through and through, up and up and up and up, all the way into your mind, so that later on in the afternoon you'll find that you absorb everything from this course. It'll be instantly and immediately accessible to you. It'll make sense. You'll be able to use it straight away and you'll be confident. The words will just come out as if you've been doing this for years, and it'll be easy and you'll love it. And you'll find that you just get the idea of all of this straight away. It's almost as if you've been doing it for years.